Hi everyone, it's Luis again. Today we're going to be going into my orchid room and I'm going to share with you what I do to maintain this room growing my plants, and we'll also discuss a few of my blooming orchids. So let's go in. Now here I'm doing this video using my tablet, so it's going to be a little difficult to do this since I don't have a dual camera system on here. So what I'm going to point out is that this room is a room in the house that has windows on that side, and that's facing east. So I have two windows facing east, and I have over here three windows facing south. Okay, so that's what this room basically is. And on the ceiling, I have additional fluorescent light bulbs, and I also incorporated a reflective, I don't know what you call these, it's like a foam padding, and I use it to reflect the light back onto the plants. So all you need to grow plants is indoors. It's either south or an east facing window, and if you don't have that, that's fine. You need additional light. See if these fluorescent light bulbs will help. And you need air circulation. So right here I have my fan, and it's on a timer. And in fact, I'm going to turn it off now so that you guys can hear me better. Okay, so there's my setup. This is the fan for circulation. It goes on every 30 minutes or so, and it's sitting on some rocks with water to increase humidity. Now, when I first started my orchid room, I had this humidifier to help me with additional humidity. But since I started adding more plants and more plants, I don't seem to need it that much now that I have this. You could also use pebble trays. I have a pebble tray down here. Can you see that? It's just a little container with some pebbles, and they're moist right now. And when it goes low, I just add more water. See, that's what I do. Now, sorry for, it's a little messy in here. Sorry, I apologize. But that doesn't matter, because what matters is that I have blooming plants. And that's the goal. The goal is to have blooming plants. So I will start with a few of the orchids that I have blooming. And I've made videos on some of these. So if you would like to know more information about them, then you could just look up the plant, and then I'll have a video for that. I'm going to start with this one, and this is a Phalaenopsis. It's a no-name Phalaenopsis. It's very pretty. Oops. And I made a video on this, so if you're interested in that one, look that one up. I have this one blooming, and this one is Paphiopedilum Voodoo Jewel. I haven't done a video on this one, but I will soon. This is Paphiopedilum Voodoo Jewel. I've made a video on this right here. This is Paphiopedilum Pinocchio. I made a video on that. And I also have this one. This is Paphiopedilum grayi. Okay, today's my watering day, so I haven't gotten to it. But after I finish this video, I will start watering. But as you can see, this plant right here, it's a little dehydrated. When you see leaves wilted like that, it's because it's dehydrated. I add water down here for my other humidity tray. Okay, let's go on. Now this I have blooming too. This is Epicyclia Serena O'Neill. Can you guys see it? Right there. Right there, Serena O'Neill. Then I have Paphiopedilum exul. Then I have this interesting Phalaenopsis. It's a no name, but it has a very cool story. If you would like to hear about the story for this Phalaenopsis, just look up rescued Phalaenopsis. I made a video on that. Now I also have this right here. This is Laelia cattleya crown fox sweetheart paradise. And this one has an amazing fragrance. And I'm going to move it over here because I think there's more light over here. But look at how beautiful that is. Now on my plants, if it's a species, I'll make a video and I just basically state where it's from and maybe the growing conditions and how I grow it. On hybrids, I actually go into detail as far as what parents that hybrid has. Here's another. This is a no-name Phalaenopsis, but I just love the color. This one gave me 5 flowers. Right there. Look at this. This pseudobulb fell off my Dendrobium bigibbum and last July, and it decided to bloom, and it doesn't have any roots. It's completely desiccated. So that does happen. What I'm going to do is put it in moss, so I'll try to grow roots out of this. Okay, another plant that I have blooming is this. Can you guys see that? This is an Encyclia bellicensis, and it's not fragrant, but it's beautiful. And I have it mounted in this big old palm tree thing. Okay, we're gonna go over here to this is, you guys see that? This is Encyclia parviflora, and I have 8 flowers on this. Okie dokie. What else? Okay, this is what I want to point out. Can you guys see that? That is scale. Not good. I made a video on scale before, but I'm going to use this for another video on a more updated video on scale and how to treat it. Okay, we're going to go over here. This is my Paphiopedilum St. Swithin. Right here. Here. I'm going to bring my backdrop because it's hard to see, I think. So I'll make it easier. Okay, here we go. This is my my backdrop, I got this. It's like a science project backboard, and I like it because I can take really good pictures of my flowers. Now, hopefully, you can see this plant better. This is Paphipetalum sin Swithin. I have 4 flowers on it on one spike. This thing is beautiful. I made a video on this, and this is a primary hybrid. So there's that. We're gonna go back to the Parviflora. This is the Parviflora. And see, oops, there you go. Has real pretty flowers right there. Oops, you can't see with my hand on there. How about there? There you go, much better. So that's Parviflora. And here's Belicense right there. Let me see if I could do a close-up. Get over here. Right there, Belicense. Okay, what else? Ooh. Okay, this is, can you see it? This is Jerry Spence. Right here. I'm sorry, I don't want to move it because I'll break everything. But it has beautiful flowers. Jerry Spence is a hybrid of Rocholdianum and Berenice Mendenhall. And Berenice has Loia in it. So that's why you have these petals that have this dark mahogany at the bottom. See? Pretty. Oh, I forgot this one. This one is... Let's go over here. Much better. This is EPC Middleburg Mage. There you go. So this one, if I'm correct, it has Cattleya Bactea and Encyclia Phoenicium. So that's that. So what I want to point out on my Jerry Spence is that I have this spike with 4 blooms, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spikes. So I'm super happy, and I think that's it for today. This is what I have blooming, and usually I've grown some plants. Here you go. I've grown some plants in here in the orchid room, and they bloom for me. Others, I've grown them in the greenhouse, and then I transfer them here. So, if you like my video, I have others. If you're interested on each flower, I'll try to make more videos of each individual flower. Okay, thanks for watching.